So I guess I should probably make this video before I go into Starbucks. I just interacted with 2 police officers, and there was a third one sitting waiting, but he had to turn around and it took him too long. This is all emotionally exhausting. It takes a lot out of me to even have to talk to an officer. People hear what they want to hear. You guys who got to see those videos, you guys know what I said. The officers didn't, though, and obviously the person who called it in didn't. Oftentimes I get treated that way even if I'm not making videos. They have a certain amount of time that they allow you to stay there. If you're a local customer, you're in there every morning, they'll let you be in there every morning, 6 people off of 2 cups of coffee. But they don't want to see poverty. They don't want to hear about poverty. As far as the services go, their services are shit. If I go to the hospital and I try to explain to them what's going on, and they decide to put me on a mental health hold, what that does is it destroys evidence. It allows them to take evidence, and if I don't have the money to get the vehicle out, I gotta find a way to get the evidence out. I lose everything in here, and I have to choose between the stuff that saves my life and the evidence that'll set me free. The Natalie's Voice bag, when I was released from Clearview, and they hired a taxi to take me all the way down to Stout Street Clinic on the government dime. That's your taxpayer dollars. It cost over $200 to do that. Meanwhile, it also separated me from my $300 that could have been used. People say, hey, you should drive to this place when you don't have any gas. Or they say, you should get on a bus when you don't have any bus fare. Or you should sue them when you don't have enough money for a lawyer. Or you should get a job when all of your time and money is getting eaten up going from court date to court date to court date to court date to court date. And all of the appointments for each court date that they want you to jump to in between. The Bollingers and their friends and family threatened me, harassed me, and assaulted me for over a year before Natalie was killed. And the police didn't care. They kept saying jurisdiction this and jurisdiction that. Meanwhile, jurisdiction didn't make a damn bit of difference when it came to their end. I needed somebody to go in with me to make the police do their jobs, because if nobody goes in with you, they're not going to do their jobs. Or they're going to try framing you with protocol. Destroying evidence with protocol. Taking away evidence with protocol. All based off of people who are not involved, who want to get involved, and their slander, their assumptions, is more important in court than what's actually going on. Fucking cops. There's a few of them out there who legitimately want to do the right thing and legitimately want to help people. When they're paranoid that you're going to shoot them, I don't even own a gun. I haven't owned a gun in over a decade. When I became homeless actually, the last time I owned a gun, I lived in Lodgepole, Nebraska with Chris Stegeman. And I left there for a week, and I came back, and all of my stuff was stolen. Not all of it, just anything worth value. It did kind of tickle me a bit that when they went in and rummaged through the house for valuables, one of the things that they stole was a painting that I was making. You have to have a place to do things like that, though. A place where it's not going to get destroyed by the elements, a place where you're not stuck out in the open, where the rain can destroy it, or the wind. You need a safe place. When you guys go to work, you need an environment that's conducive to doing that work. If your job requires you to focus on something, having somebody screaming at their kid that they're a cunt, or screaming at their boyfriend that he's cheating on her because he went to work, or things like that, it's very difficult. For me, I can deal with things that a lot of can't, like laughter. If people are having a good time in the background and they're enjoying themselves, that's not the same kind of distraction. That's positive energy. That's positivity in my environment, and that helps. But also, there's the offset there. Let's say kids are playing and having fun, but the parents are yelling at them because they can't handle all the racket. Well, I can't handle the racket either. But the part of the racket that I can't handle has nothing to do with the kids. It has to do with the parent getting overwhelmed because the kids are having fun. That's completely crazy. Doesn't make any damn sense to me. These officers did everything they could to try to peg me as a bad guy. There's a lot of people I went off on recently because it's been over a year and they say, if there's anything to help I can do to help, let me know. And for over a year I've been saying collect screenshots. Meanwhile, that Katie Cahill, she took a few screenshots, but I ended up having to take most of them. A lot of these people are able to see people that slandered me and harassed me and threatened to kill me that I can't see. When I take my screenshots, it doesn't show that because, well, like I said, I notice patterns. People are replying to people who aren't there. So if that reply is to somebody whose stuff that I can't see, it means that that person said something that I can't see. Probably because they blocked me. It's nuttier than fucking squirrel turds. And the real truth for Natalie Bollinger and No Drama, that was started by Katie Cahill after several people who were involved in pretending to be my friends to try to twist and manipulate Shelley and Danica, one of them being Kara Johnson. So Katie Cahill started a new group, and for the majority of the beginning of that group, it's just her saying, welcome to the page, welcome to the page, welcome to the page. As soon as I was allowed on the group, a lot of people started, well, going to fucking town. I invited a lot of people I knew to that group so that they could take a look for themselves, but they didn't. They don't have time, they don't have time, they don't have time. They have time to type at me and tell me they care, and time to type at me and ask me what they can do. I just want them to take the time to take those screenshots and make a police report. I don't have access to a printer. All the money that I had coming in was from disability, and all of that was eaten up going to courts, so I wasn't able to use it to get somewhere safe. The money that people were sending me was basically going to all of the little odds and ends that were required by the courts, and trying to feed myself, and to jumping through the hoops that other people require of me that overwhelm me because I'm already overwhelmed with the other 10,000 things I have to do by myself, by the way. So your pretty words don't get the work done. Meanwhile, I got people slandering my name still. That's what they do when you call them out. They try to hide their no-goodness. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Well, Ted talks about Jesus too now. Like I still raped his daughter.